Hi, so welcome back to my channel. We've been gone for a while. He was 5 months in the last video and he's just turned 8 months, so a lot's changed. He can sit up, he learnt to shuffle around the floor, he's now crawling properly, he's climbing up on all the furniture, which is terrifying, but at the same time it's keeping me very, very busy. And this video is just all about stuff I use to entertain him, so toys that he loves. So I'm only going to show you in this video toys he actually really loves to play with. I'm not going to show you stuff that he doesn't, and activities we do to entertain him, because he's quite an active child. He doesn't nap that much, so trying to keep him on the go and trying to not I don't want him to get bored, because at this age, I think especially when he turns 6 months, they get bored quite easy. So I'm just trying to entertain him a lot, and at the same time it's nice to do activities with him because it's really fun for you, and at the same time it gets him tired. So after his activities he likes to nap, which is really good, so it gives us a break, which is really good for a mum or dad. And so yeah, I'm just going to show you clips of toys he loves to play with and activities we like to do. So this toy here is the cookie jar, and it's a really good one for getting your child to sit up more, so when they're first starting to train and sit. Also, it's good for when they get a bit older with putting the shapes into the right holes, and he loves to just tap them and play with them, as you can see, like crawls after them. And also even the lid part of the cookie jar, he loves to chase that around the floor, and it spins on the floor, and it's got the numbers on the shapes, so when he gets a bit older he can learn the numbers, the shapes, and it is just a really good all-round toy, and I love it and he loves it. And it's really just like I said, when your child say stop sitting, it is just a really good one to get them sitting at and start exercising all the muscles in the back to strengthen them. That's the toy I use to practice when he started sitting. So yeah, it's a really good one. This toy here is off of his playmat. We took all the toys off his playmat when he grew out of it, and he plays with them, so it's such a good way of saving money. Instead of buying new toys, he loves to play with these. And there's so many. There's like a mirror one, there's the cow, which is the rattle, which is underneath him there. He just he looks at them, he plays with them all the time, and it's just so nice to get your money's worth of toys because they are expensive. So being able to take them off the playmat and for him then to play with them is really good. It's just a really good handy tip. Instead of chucking it away, you can actually reuse the toys, and he loves it. As you can see, he will just stare into that mirror and see himself. I don't think he knows it's himself, but he just stares at it for ages. And yeah, so these two, this is the horse and the sheep off the playmat, and you can see the sheep has got little rattles inside. The horse he loves because it's got a little tail, and obviously, as all you parents out there know, kids love to put things in their mouth, especially he loves tags or little dangly things on the toys. He'll just sit there for ages just with it in the mouth and playing with it. So yeah, that's a really top tip to get your money's worth of the toys. And these again are off the playmat, but they are what the toys were hanging on by. And these, I had a look, because these are probably, out of everything on these are his favourite, and I had a look on Amazon, and you can actually buy links, and I think you could get a set of links for $4.99. There were some other ones on there as well, so yeah, he loves them. And sensory books, this is got music, and the music is actually almost ended because we play with it that much, but it's had it for since he was 5 months, and now he's 8 months, so it lasts for a long time because we play it every day. But yeah, it's really good. And this book that's coming up is a touch and feel one. So music book, touch and feel book, I really recommend for parents. And this here is a globe, and it sings and it lights up. So every time you press on a continent, it will light up, and he loves it. He's just so fascinated by all the different colours, and obviously, as you can see, he just puts it in his mouth as he does with everything. And yeah, so it's just lovely because it sings, it rolls about on the floor, so as you can see, it goes, chases it, And it's something, again, when they're learning to sit up, it's a good thing for them just to sit there and play with. So that's another one, as well as the cookie jar, that I used to sit him up again, so he would just sit there for a while and like strengthen them back muscles, like I said before. But yeah, it's such a lovely toy, and like I said, you can see he gets lots of fun out of it. This here is his Peppa Pig toy. As you can see, it's got a tag on it, and I think he's probably more interested in the tag than the actual toy, but he will sit there for ages with that Peppa Pig and just have that tag in the mouth. And yeah, it's just, and again, it's a lovely toy because it will grow with him, because it's got the rattle in there. And yeah, like I said, it's just, I think the tag is his favourite thing. He will just stare at that for ages. And this again is another top tip. This is off his baby bouncer. So he's growing out of the baby bouncer, but this was attached to the back of it. So I removed it, and again, he will just sit there for probably sometimes 15 minutes just playing with it and then putting it in his mouth, and he just loves it. Like I said, he's probably again more interested in the tag, the long thing, than he is actually in the bare face. But yeah, I just think it's just get your money's worth out of these toys if you can. So just reuse them, and it's just really nice to know that they can grow with them a little bit. But yeah, so he will just sit there for ages. He loves it. And this again is a book, but it's a fabric book, so it's really good for their senses because it's really bright and bold, and some of the pages have crinkly paper in it, so he'll crinkle it. And this is the first book that I gave him to properly play with, because you know he's not going to hurt himself or hit himself in the eye. It's fabric. And now, for I think the past few weeks, he has started to listen to when I'm reading to him. So now he'll sit with me and I can read a book to him from start to finish, like he would never do that before. So these books are lovely because they're really bold. They are short stories, so they're really quick, and then he can turn the pages. And so yeah, I just recommend these books because they're lovely, just like really bold writing, really bold pictures, and he loves it. And an activity we love to do is go to the park. We started going to the park about 3 weeks ago now, and he absolutely loves it, and it's so good to get him outside. And I made this toy myself. I went on Pinterest and I saw that you could make these rattles. So I just found some beads that I've got in the house already and a plastic bottle. I only had a green tinted plastic bottle, but I recommend getting just a clear one. I think it would work much better. And you can see he's there to say hello. And yeah, so it's really good. And also they had ones that you can put rice in it. So just put rice in it, then put some beads in it. And that's another different way of doing it than adding water. So yeah, and he quite enjoyed it as well, playing with it. But I just found, like I said, just beads that I had in the house already. These were beads that I think I bought because I was making my husband a birthday present. So yeah, just anything that you have in the house, just add. I tried to add something that was quite bold and bright, and then I just obviously added some water to it. And it's such a fun thing it's something different as well, and it's something, instead of obviously going out there buying another toy, you can actually make your own. And it's quite, you know what, I quite enjoy doing it as well. So yeah, just get a plastic bottle, get some beads, get some water, or if you've got rice, get some rice, add some little beads in it, and it's just a little fun toy for your baby to have. And it's really good for their senses, and they can just move it and see all these different shapes in the bottle. As you can see here, he's playing with it. I think he's just looking at the beads, and they just float about in the water. And yeah, it is. I was wondering if he would actually play with it, but he really enjoyed it. So any parents out there wanting some DIY little toys to make, this is a really fun one to do. And your child actually enjoys playing with it. So, and he's still playing with it now. But like I would say, I would recommend just getting a clear bottle next time. But I just had this one in the house. Hi, so I hope you enjoyed them clips. But also wanted to mention, we go swimming once a week, and it is such a good activity. So anyone out there wanting an activity to take up with their kid and they're not too sure what to take up, swimming is so much fun. It's so much fun for him, it's so much fun for me, and it's really good for him to interact with other kids his age, because I don't have many friends with kids, so it's such a good thing for obviously him to meet other kids, interact with them, and it's really good for me as well to meet other parents. It's like quite helpful to get little handy tips off them. But yeah, and it's, oh my god, it's so much fun. We go to one called Puddle Ducks, and we sing with them, and they're really good, so they don't force kids to do anything. So if they want to put their heads underwater, they'll put their heads underwater. And the first class we ever went to, he was kicking his legs, kicking his arms. It is so, it's lovely. It's such a good thing to do. And afterwards, he goes to sleep straight away. So if your kid, like mine, is one who doesn't go to sleep a lot, doesn't have long naps, swimming is so good. It tires them out. And he goes, the first swimming we did, I think he had like a 3-hour nap. So yeah, he absolutely loved it. And one top tip as well, we bought a swimming costume for him, so just like little trunks in a little top. But you have to have a waterproof nappy, but you also have these waterproof trunks you wear, so they're tighter around the waist and tighter around the legs, so you don't have any leakage. So I recommend to buy them instead of any trunks, because you don't need the top because it's so warm in the swimming pool and the water. So it would save you a bit of money. So yeah, that's one activity that we absolutely love. So yeah, I hope this video helped in some way, just to show you like little activities you can do, toys that he loves, so hopefully your kid would love, and obviously that little homemade bottle. But yeah, I would say the homemade bottle, get a clear bottle, not a green tinted bottle. I think it would work much better. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do next time. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this, and please thumbs up, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and yeah, and I'll be doing a new video very soon as well. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.